Did you know that even famous people can get banned from television shows? Yes, even big stars who appear on screen all the time. David Letterman, one of the most well-known late-night television hosts ever, had some guests who made him so upset that they were never allowed back. Some of these stories are funny. Some are awkward. And one or two are just plain strange. So, who were these banned guests? And what did they do that made David say, "No, never again"? Let us find out. Stay with us, because the last story is really surprising. Before we talk about the banned guests, let us quickly understand who David Letterman is. He hosted a late-night talk show for over 30 years. First, it was called Late Night with David Letterman on the National Broadcasting Company. Then, he moved to Columbia Broadcasting System and hosted The Late Show with David Letterman. He is known for being funny, a little sarcastic, and sometimes unpredictable. Millions of people watched his show every night. But if someone did something rude or strange, David was not afraid to speak up or ban them. One of the most famous guests ever banned was Madonna. She came on the show in the year 1994 and caused a huge scene. During the interview, she used bad words 14 times. And this was live television. She also acted rude and kept bringing up topics that made people uncomfortable. The audience did not know whether to laugh or just sit quietly. After that, David and the network decided she would not be welcomed back for a long time. Though she did return many years later, that one interview is still one of the most talked about moments in late-night history. Next up is Harmony Korine, a filmmaker. He had been on the show a couple of times, but one day, something odd happened behind the scenes. David told the story years later. He said he caught Harmony in the dressing room, going through another guest's purse. That guest was the actress Meryl Streep. David asked, "What are you doing?" and had him removed from the building. Needless to say, Harmony was never invited back. Crispin Glover, an actor from the movie Back to the Future, was another strange case. When he came on the show, he seemed different. He was wearing strange clothes and acting like a different person. Then, out of nowhere, he started throwing kicks in the air, nearly hitting David in the face. David stood up and walked off the set. The show cut to a commercial. After that, Crispin was not asked back either. Another wild moment came from comedian Andy Kaufman. He was known for doing weird things that made people wonder, is this real or a joke? He once came on the show with a wrestler, and they had a big argument on camera. Then the wrestler slapped Andy hard, for real. It was one of the most shocking moments on the show. Even though it might have been planned, David did not like how it went. Andy was not banned forever, but things were never the same after that. Comedian Bill Hicks was known for his deep and dark humor. He was supposed to be on Letterman in the year 1993. He performed his jokes like always, but the show decided not to air his part. Why? They said his material was too risky for their audience. Bill was never invited back. Years later, David admitted on air that he regretted cutting Bill's part and even apologized to Bill's mother. So, what do all these stories tell us? Being famous does not mean you can do whatever you want. David Letterman believed in keeping his show entertaining but also respectful. If a guest crossed the line, by being rude, dangerous, or just too strange, he was not afraid to take action. And honestly, that is what made his show so different. You never knew what was going to happen. Whether it was Madonna saying too much, Harmony Korine acting suspicious, or Crispin Glover nearly kicking the host, each banned guest gave us a moment we will never forget. Some were funny, some were shocking, but all were real. And that is what made The Late Show with David Letterman stand out from all the rest. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, please hit the like button and tell us in the comments, which guest would you have banned if you were in David Letterman's chair? See you next time with more crazy stories from the world of television and celebrities.